All right, it's wash day today. We have 5 vehicles, and I'm going to wash 3 of those today. And I'm going to show you some of the products that I use at home because I don't want to have this vehicles taken to the car wash, and I'll explain that here in a little bit why, and then how you can get some good results and tools that are game changers for you at home. So today we're going to be washing my 23 F250 with the Godzilla motor and my wife's 24 Honda Pilot Elite and my daughter's 2008 Toyota 4Runner. If you hadn't been on the channel, we do reviews on all these vehicles. I've done installations for just about all of them, reviews for parts and things that I've installed on all of these as well. So check it out if you hadn't. My other 2 vehicles, though, one's my beater, my 2007 Toyota FJ Cruiser. Got 280,000 miles on that one. And my 2002 Honda S2000. Those are the only 2 I'm not washing today. That one's got about 70,000 miles on it. It's more my garage queen. Back to the car washing products, though. I'm going to kind of show you from the left to right on these tools that I've been using to get good results here at home, and then I'll explain after that why you would want to do this at home. And then I will also mention those links for all these products. They're going to be in the description of the video. So if you see something you like, maybe you're using a different product, maybe you're using something similar, I will have those links, though, for products like these or exactly these products for something that you could use at home. So starting from the left, I'm using this Meguiar's Wheel and Tire Care. This one, for me, the cleaner, it works good on painted wheels, and that's what I have on my F250. And my wife's Pilot has some paint on her wheels, so I don't want to strip the paint. That's the main reason why I'm using a cleaner like this. There are more harsh chemicals. A little bit concerned it could tear up a painted wheel. Somebody may have a different experience with another product, and certainly if that's working for them, continue to do that. I've switched over to all these Griot's products. I really have liked these products. I use their waxes, and I'm moving into their car wash line, and they are really good products. I'm not a professional detailer, so there are definitely more expensive products than these. These are already expensive enough, I would say, for the home user, though. And like I mentioned, I'm not a professional detailer, so some detailers may say, hey, there's something better. Completely understand that, but these to me are already expensive products. If you've seen them in the store, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. This product right here is a Speed Shine. I never like to spray this on a dirty vehicle. I use this more of as a touch-up. Say I just got finished waxing the vehicle, I left some wax somewhere. You can use this to get the wax off, or a couple little areas of plastic or something like that you're wanting to clean. I still would never spray this on a dirty or dusty vehicle. They say to do it between washes. I've never done that because I really don't want to scratch my clear coat. Their Brilliant Finish Wash, I'd use this, and it's good for, say, a bucket foam sprayer or a foam cannon. I put 1 part this in my foam cannon to 2 parts this. You can do it either way. You can use this as, say, a pre-wash and then come back as a secondary wash with this, but I like to kind of do one wash. This is really good, though, too, for in between waxing your vehicle. Say you can't get to the time to wax it, it's cold outside or something, you just want to kind of get it done. This is going to at least help get you or make your wax last a little bit longer. I wouldn't say that this is going to replace waxing a vehicle, so but this is pretty good wash, and it's also recommended, if you look there at the bottom, for bucket, cannon, or spray. But really good product. This being the more expensive than your regular Brilliant Finish Wash. So again, I still like to use this 1 part of this wash to 2 parts of this wash. Game changer right here is a electric pressure washer. This one is 1600 psi. It does the job perfectly for me. You can get something that's definitely higher psi than that, but now you're risking taking the paint off the vehicle or sensitive areas of the vehicle. So I would not really want to go much higher than that, or maybe no more than 1800 psi, really no lower than 1200 psi. And the reason I recommend using a pressure washer, is an electric one, is this is going to shut off when you stop spraying the nozzle, unlike a gas pressure washer. Gas pressure washers are going to continue to run. They're going to be loud. This thing, it does make noise when it's pumping the pressure up or whenever you're using the nozzle, but it is less annoying, and it will shut it right back off when you're done spraying, so you can finish your wash cycle on your car, and then it's ready for you when you press the trigger. So that's why I do like an electric pressure washer. This brand, Ryobi, has done fine for me. There are other brands. I'll have the links, like I said, for all the wash products and for this pressure washer. With your pressure washer, you're not going to get this short-handed nozzle. So I would definitely recommend finding you a short-handled nozzle. Normally they're going to have this long stem here, so get you a short one that's got a quick disconnect. Even if you've got one that comes with it and it lets you quick disconnect the long tip off, then that'll work for you, as long as it's the shorter version like this. For this style, I'm only using a 45-degree angle spray tip, and that seems to help with my rinse cycle and my pre-wash. Definitely get you some type of foam cannon. I would say these are game changers as well. You can get a foam cannon or a foam sprayer. The foam sprayers are not going to be as thick a foam, and I believe mine are more of a foam sprayer, which I've been fine with that. You could also increase your soap content, and that will create more foam for you. So if you're not getting the right amount of foam, so you have one of these cannons, you could adjust your nozzle, or you can increase your soap or change soaps to try to see which one's giving you more foam with your specific cannon. In my opinion, you can dial that in with the type of cannon or sprayer you have with a different type of soap. Some soaps work better on certain nozzles, and some soaps just work better overall. So just kind of check that and test that. I like to have two of these foam sprayers though. A lot of times I'll use two, because one will have my pre-wash in it, and the other will have my final wash. And I don't like to mix those two together. So this one's typically used for my final wash, and this one for my pre-wash. Today I'm not going to do any pre-wash. The vehicles are dirty, but not dirty enough. You would want to do a pre-wash though if you've got really dirty, really muddy vehicles. Certainly would recommend rinsing the vehicle, start with your pre-wash, and then go with your final wash. You're definitely going to need a bucket. So in between I do my foam cannon, I will fill this bucket up, and I'll put some of my either soap or my ceramic wash in there. You can put whichever type of car wash soaps that you like. Once I foam cannon that vehicle down, I will use my wash mitt and wash mitt the entire vehicle. Some people if you're going to do the pre-rinse, some people like to use what they call the 2-bucket method, where you put a strainer in one bucket, and you may not want to mix your mitts. You may want to use one mitt for your pre-wash, and you may want to use another mitt for your final wash. So you can put 2 buckets, a strainer in each, so you're not spreading that contamination on your paint. And then after you're done washing, you're going to want to get some kind of drying rags or drying towels. So I normally use a product like this. I'll have links for that. I didn't put any wheel dressing in this. That'll be a separate review. I'll talk about wheel dressings. So now more to the discussion of why you would want to wash your vehicle at home. Most car washes, they're using recycled water. They're not going to tell you that. So everything that was in the dirty vehicles before yours is now in that water. They will filter that water, but they may not get everything out. So now they've got high pressure shooting all this dirt and debris at your paint. The other thing is the brushes that you see, those felt brushes, they've got dirt, rocks, everything that was on all the vehicles they've washed that day rubbing across your paint. Those felt brushes were expensive. So they're not changing those every day, and they're not cleaning those. So all that stuff, all those dirty brushes and all that is rubbing across your clear coat. You're not going to see the change or the difference right away. But I can promise you in the 5 years or so of ownership of your vehicle, you're going to see a difference. It's going to tear up your clear coat. It's the first thing to go. And then your base coat starts to go. So when you start seeing peeling and lines in your clear coat, more than likely it was some of those automatic car washes. A lot of that even applies for your self-service car washes. So they have the same style recycling water, and they may filter that water. That's not true for every car wash, but most car washes are recycling that water. It's blowing all that dirt back across your vehicle. So that's why you would want to do this at home versus taking it to an automatic car wash or a do-it-yourself car wash. Your other option, I would say, would be to take it to a good detailer, a reputable detailer that can either come to you or they have a shop that they can do it at their shop for you. So that's going to be the best ways to preserve the paint on your vehicle and get the better results and the long-term results on your paint that's going to last through the life of that vehicle. Hopefully this information was useful or helpful for you, and if it was, please subscribe and share. And that's to the point.